Speaking of deals, you are currently in a record deal
Yeah, for sure.
with 1017.
Yeah, Big So Icy Gang.
When
For
it comes
sure.
to your music career, is this the only record deal you've ever signed?
Yeah, this my only deal. I ain't never had no deal. I was trying to get a deal. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying? I was trying to get a deal for sure. Like I was ready to get a deal. Like
How did this opportunity come about for you?
man, I wasn't even rapping that long. I was just so I just when I started rapping, I just came in just hard. Like I just went crazy when I came in. I guess I gave myself a little movement and shit. Gucci just found me. Shit, he tagged me on Instagram, locked me in.
Direct message.
Yeah, he tagged me on Instagram. He take my phone on Instagram. He like send me your number. And shit, goddamn, I ain't believe him at first. And shit, I ended up calling him. Shit, he FaceTimed me. Shit, we were out of there.
How long do you think you were rapping for before you get that DM?
Man, like right
Rough.
at a year, like probably right at a year, but I ain't gonna say rapping a whole year because I wasn't dropping consistently through the year. I was just, you know what I'm saying? I was just like dropping. Like I had I said like 4, 5 songs, I think, out like when Gucci signed me.
Was it something in particular that caught his ear?
Like
Or something particularly he saw of you that got him to send you that DM?
I don't know. Like I said, man, shit. Sometimes shit like that just be ready for some people like that. It be like that, you know. Sometimes shit, you can be the one. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, I mean, that's how it work, how the universe work, man.
And just for viewers watching this, getting to know you for the very first time, care to share your Instagram screen name?
Yeah, BigWalkDog one. That's the only social thing I deal with. I got other social, but I don't be on them. But Instagram, BigWalkDog one.
Any meaning behind the number one?
111. It's in the soul and the flesh. But it wasn't about that. But since you said that, like 111.
Do you remember when you actually signed on the dotted line?
Yeah, like May 18, 19, I think, something like that. It was between that, like May 18, 19. I had just had my son, like May 15. So, like couple days, like 3, 4 days after that. So, I'm going to say, like, the 20th, like 19th or the 20th or something like that.
Of 2022?
2021.
2021. And what age was that in your life?
Shit, 24. Yeah, 24.
Now, everyone's circumstances are different, but for you personally, why did you sign a deal at that time in your life?
Man, shit, like,
You mentioned you were seeking one, but why for you? Because some people don't.
I ain't gonna just necessarily that I was seeking one, but I was like, if I'm doing this, I want something big to come from this. If I'm doing it, I want something big to come from this. So if I'm rapping, I wanted a deal. So shit, like, and Gucci big dog, man. Like 1017, one of the big labels in the world. Like I would have signed to Gucci for nothing.
And just for transparency, have you been offered a record deal in the past before this opportunity?
Yeah, I had some record labels reaching out. I ain't gonna say they offered the deal yet, but it was some like we never got an offer from a label saying I want to sign you for this much. They was reaching out to me though.
And how many record labels do you think that was? Rough estimate at the time.
I say like four or five, like 4 or 5. It was some small. I had NFL players and everything trying to sign me, like shit like that. I had like big dogs trying to sign me, like you know what I'm saying, like yeah.
Any major record labels trying to sign you, aside from 1017?
Was it
Or
Cap?
talking to you, as you
Was
say?
it? I think Capital Records. I think Alamo reached out to me before. Yeah. Capital Records. Alamo reached out to me before. Out to me. And I don't like I said I don't. It was a few. I just know them the one like the major one that I was kind of I ain't gonna say just fully focused on, but them the ones I was just paying attention to the most. So I ain't really very concerned with the other one though.
Once Gucci reaches out, all of that was out of the window for you?
I mean, yeah, cause like I never like they never offered me nothing. They was just like hey, BigWalkDog, this, I'm blah, blah, blah. Gucci said, I want to sign you. Like, that's different from them just, reaching out to me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate them for that, but it was like Gucci came with, it was this Gucci, you know what I'm saying? It's 10-17. Like, I feel like they were bigger than anything. You know what I'm saying?
And it was an offer right away.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it wasn't no question. Like, Gucci said 10-17. I said, I'm with Gucci.
And full disclosure, a rep from your record label, Atlantic Records,
Yeah.
which is distributing 1017, initiated this interview. Anything else you want to mention about a record deal or question you weren't asked? People want to know about one.
Man, I feel like, shit, a record deal a blessing if you need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I feel like it's a chance you can transition from a position you in to get better. You know what I'm saying? If you do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say some people fuck up with it, but if you take it and you do what you supposed to with this shit, man, you can have whatever you want. I mean, it's different ways to have whatever you want, but shit, if you go do music, get a record deal. I say ain't nothing wrong with being independent, you know what I'm saying? But if you can get a deal and it works for you, do it. You know what I'm saying?
Anything else you want to mention about this topic of a record deal?
I mean, shit, like I said, that shit a blessing, man. For me, especially. So, I mean, it changed my life. I can't complain.
And speaking of the phrase blessing, do you follow religion by any chance?
Yeah, I'm just, like I said, I ain't just too deep into religion, but yeah, I believe in God. Like, I believe in a higher power, for real. And, like, I'm from Tutwiler, Mississippi, man. Like, we regular people, you know what I'm saying? We believe in what our grandma believed in, like what they grandma believed in. Like I said, we ain't, you know.
And growing up in your family, was it a specific religion they followed?
Like, they were Christians, you know. I ain't had no, like my, they were Christians. Like I said, I just know shit. I just believed in whatever my grandmother believed that it was God. They said believe in God. That's what I'm rocking with it.
And just as far as Christianity, did it get any more specific under that religion for your family, like a particular branch under Christianity, for example?
Nah, like it was just straightforward, like Christian, like, like a typical family, like, just if you from where I'm from, you'll understand, well, there's a lot of hood like this, just a regular, like grandma say, I believe in God. Your mama, I believe in God. I believe in them, mama.
Okay, now I want to ask you this. Still on the subject of music here.
For sure.
Even though you have a record deal, do you have your own personal record label by any chance?
No, I don't have no established record label. I got a brand, like 111. That's me. 111. That's me in the soul and the flesh. That's what I stand for. Like I said, I ain't got no record label. Like right now, I ain't focused on that right now. I'm the focus, right? You know what I'm saying? My people here for me right now. They like, we go push you to you up there. Then we'll decide to do that later. But when we get to that point, they probably ain't want to rap no more. You know what I'm saying? So we be signing other people. So right now I ain't got no label though. It's just family with me right now.
And that brand name that you have, was that something you created yourself or someone coined for you?
111?
Yeah.
No, that's me. That's my grandma. My grandma address, to our old house.
And grandmother on your mother's side of the family or
Yeah,
father's
on
side?
my mom's side. Yeah.